Hi everyone, welcome to this video dedicated to a quick presentation of the Isahit platform. So I'm Serafa and I'm working as a customer success director, and my role at Isahit is to make our customers happy with our tool and our work. And today we'll see together how our platform is has been developed. So basically, the users who can use this platform are our hitters, okay, so as to process tasks, our customers, so as to follow up their projects, and we'll see together how, a bit later how it works, and then the administrator team based in Paris. So as a customer success manager, when I'm logging into the platform, I'm landing on the dashboard. So thanks to this dashboard, I'm able to easily check and follow my different projects. And as an example here, for this project, 2775, it's a leads enrichment project. And I can easily see that I have 24 people onboarded on the project. And I can see that 900 tasks have been done out of 2,100. And then if I want to deep dive a little bit on the statistics of a project, I can go to this task tab and just to select projects. So as an example, if I want to check the time spent and the targeted time for a project, I can just select it right here. And I can see that for this project, in light blue, I can see the time spent. So this is the real time measured and spent by the hitter so as to process tasks. And in navy blue, I can see the time we estimated so as to process the tasks. And basically, our goal is to have this kind of curves where the targeted time is above the real time spent. It means that our hitters are working faster than the time estimated so as to complete these tasks or these projects. And then I can see how many hours did they work per day, or maybe per month if I'm switching the dates here. But I can also see how many tasks have been processed per day and how many hitters worked on this project. So this is basically a small project, so only 2 hitters worked on it. So now let's continue with the companies tab here on the left of my screen. So basically, for every of our customer, we need to create an account, and on this account, we will be able to create and to link projects. And like that, we are able to have a data segregation between, as an example, a sports racer data or Ganymede one. So now let's continue with the project tab. So this projects tabs is one of the most important because for me as a customer success manager, this is where I can easily set up, where I can easily create, and where I can easily manage my projects. So let's see together 3 different types of projects, which are the computer vision ones, the natural language processing projects, and the data processing ones. So let's start with the computer vision, and we will start with an easy one, which is a bounding box project. And basically on this project, our hitters just have to annotate cars and images. So as you can see on this window, we have here several vehicles displayed, and our hitters just have to box cars and to assign a label to this box. So basically here, they have to determine if it's a car, a van, or a bike. So here it's a car. And they just need to box all the cars accurately on the image. Okay, quite easy. So this is a bounding box project. It's called bounding box because we are annotating the images thanks to bounding boxes. On this project, we have the capability to assign users, and we can do it by 2 different ways. So basically, I can just select the user, the hitter who will be working on the project, but thanks to the skills assigned to the project here, I can do it automatically. So basically, and on the settings of my project, I can just determine how many users do I want to assign to the project. So here I'm selecting the auto method. So it means that we are going to assign the people according to their skills and according to the skill displayed and selected on the project. And so here I can say like, okay, on this project, I want to have 10 hitters because this is a big one and it's a short SLA. And thanks to this method, if I'm selecting this like that, I can say like, okay, here I have 2 users, I'm going to remove them, and I want to auto-assign and save and to have 10 different users. And our algorithm is going to select and to assign the people who have the correct skill on this project. And here, as you can see, we have the 10 different users, and we also have 2 administrators because they were previously assigned to the project. So now let's continue with a little bit more sophisticated project that was for L'Oréal. So basically on this project, our goal was to annotate and to put 84 landmarks on selfies. So as you will be. Okay. As you can see here, we have selfies, okay, or photos. And on these photos, we were supposed to put 21 different landmarks on the face contour, but also 7 different points on the nose of the person, or on the inner lips, outer lips, etc. The goal of this project was just to develop an algorithm able to recognize the lips, the eyes, the eyebrows, etc., so as to offer to L'Oréal consumers a virtual makeup tester, thanks to selfies. So this project and all these projects can be easily set up without the help of our tech team, because, and thanks to the tool, thanks to the platform, we are able to set up and to parameter all these projects by ourselves in the project manager team. But computer vision projects can be even more complicated and sophisticated. So we integrated a few weeks ago a 3D annotation tool, which allow us to annotate LiDAR file. So on this project, we were working for a company which is developing software or automated robots in cities. And so these robots are moving thanks to the LiDAR sensors, okay? And as you can see here, we have a 3D points, cloud points, okay? And on these cloud points, we were supposed to annotate pedestrians, vehicles, and etc. Because it's not so easy to determine where are the pedestrians, where are the vehicles, etc., the customer provided us a photo of the area. So as you can see here, at the moment, we are working on this photo, and we have here one pedestrian on the foreground. And this pedestrian has been annotated here, as you can see, in this 3D bounding box. So basically, this kind of project is not so easy. It's a little bit technical, but thanks to the tool and thanks to the platform, we are also able to annotate this kind of data. So that was all for the computer vision project, and I don't want this video to be too long. So now let's continue with the NLP project. So NLP stands for Natural Language Processing. And so basically we are going to have a focus on another project for L'Oréal, where we were supposed to annotate beauty brands and beauty products from tweets sent by the customer. So as an example, let's go to this task, I don't know. And on this example, we have here a review, a customer review sent by L'Oréal. And for some data, it was tweets extracting from Twitter. And so on this project, the users, the hitters, were supposed to select the text and just to determine if it was beauty brands or if it was a beauty product. And so we can do it quite easily. We have some shortcuts using the keyboard. So as an example, if you want to assign beauty products label, you just need to press B letter. So here, as you can see, the product Roses by 1950s era Avon is a beauty product. And we did it on almost 7,000 text. And as an example for this one, it was this text was not cosmetic related because it's dealing with the Met Gala. And now, last but not least, we are also working on data content projects. And we have this project where our goal was just to transcript resumes. So here, as you can see, we have the resume. Okay, it's a fake one. And the user needs to determine the nationality, the contact name, the first name, so name and first name, okay, the address, the email address. But as you can see, I can determine easily constraints. So as an example, if the user is taking this box, this field, the email address is going to disappear. Oh. And I can do it quite easily in the template editor of my project. So as an example, here, I have all my fields here. And if I want the users to add, I don't know, if I want the users to import, I don't know, a file, as an example, if I want the users to import the print screen of the LinkedIn profile of this candidate, I can just add a file input here and say like the screen LinkedIn. And I can select that I want only PDF documents. And so thanks to this, if the hitter is trying to import a PNG or JPEG or I don't know, something else, it will not be, she will not be able to validate the task. And thanks to this, we are able to have like consistent data for our customers. So now let's continue with the users tabs. So on these tabs, we are able to look for I don't know, hitters with a lot of thanks to a lot of parameters. So as an example, if we want to have only the active hitters, okay, as I told you, we have the administrators, we have the hitter, we have the customers, and also our other in all the countries where we are based. And so just imagine if I want to display the hitter based in Benin, I can just select it and I can launch the searching, and I can see that I have 170 active hitters in Benin. And then if I want to have a quick look on one user, I can click on this, on his username, on her username. And as an example here, Jasmine, so she's from Benin. She's ranked as the 5th best hitter from Benin. So we have a gamification algorithm in the platform. And thanks to this gamification algorithm, we are able to determine the best hitter on the platform and the best hitter per country. So this gamification algorithm is taking in account the number of hours worked, the quality ratio, because as you can see here, we have a quality ratio and we have a level. So it means at the beginning, they are like newbie, and when they are working more than 50 hours, they are switching to intermediate, etc., etc. Here we can see all the different skills earned by Jasmine thanks to the training session she follows. And we also have the last availability date, the last connection, and I can see that she's able to work because we have all the parameters ticked. And if I want to check the payments, as an example, I can see that she has 350 euros on her balance. She already earned 3,000 euros, and I can see how many hours she worked. And so in January 2022, here she worked for almost 70 hours. So she is a great worker. And here in February, she worked for 28 hours. And I can see easily how many did she earn for every project, etc., etc. And it's quite easy to navigate on its profile. And because we are an impact sourcing company, I'm also able to check her personal situation. So basically, she is a student in information technology, and I can see her professional projects. So she is passionate about informatics, and she wants to fund its study. And she wants to follow a master's degree in France or in Canada. So basically it's in French, but I'm pleased to translate it for you. Now we also have the candidates tab, and on this candidates tab, my colleagues from the community team are able to onboard new people. So as an example, if we are looking at, I can't easily the name, Christabelli, okay? So Christabelli is from Cameroon. She scored 21 out of 25 for the test. I can see that she did not imported her KYC file yet, but she will be forced to do it if she wants to become a hitter. And we have an interview page. So basically on this interview, she needs to introduce herself in a few words. So she is recording a video. So I'm not sure that you can hear it, but she is speaking and introducing herself. And thanks to this method, we are able to onboard and to welcome easily new people and to check if they understood Isahit thanks to the test. So now let's continue with the Digital Academy. So on this tab, we are creating and we are displaying the training session for our hitters. So we have really generic and really transversal sessions, such as we have something dealing with LinkedIn as an example, which is really useful for people who are looking for a work. So as an example here, we are explaining it, but we will see that together a bit later, how to create your LinkedIn profile. So I can see who are the users who paste it, because for every training session, you have a notice, so a text. Then you have also a video, which is quite illustrative and really helpful for them. And then you have a test, and you have to take it so as to get the skill. And then we also have training session dedicated to Isahit. We saw together a bit before the how to work on image bounding box annotation project. And so here we also have this training session. But we'll see together later how it is displayed when I'm a hitter. And then let's finish with the payment tab. So on these payment tabs, I can see the payments to validate. So these are the payments requested by the hitters depending on their balances. And so here we are able to manage all these payments and to send the payments to our workforce. So this is it for the administrator area. And now I want to switch to our front office. So I'm now logged as a hitter. And as you can see here on my tasks tab, I can see all the projects where I'm assigned. So I have 5 projects at the moment, and I can see how many tasks are pending and how many tasks are available for me. So as an example, if I want to work on the project 2747, so basically it's a TBS annotation project, they know what is the time per task, and so how many tasks do they have to process so as to earn €3, and so they can click on start working. They are starting the training session, the process with 1 video, and for some projects we have several videos. Okay, and these videos are made by the customer success manager. Then they have the customers, the guidelines, sorry, and thanks to the guidelines, they will know what is the purpose of this project. So basically the purpose of this project is to annotate the bone surface of the tibia for a medical startup, for a medtech. And so it's not so it's not so easy to watch it for me. And so they need to take a test. And thanks to this test, we want to be sure that they understand the most important points of the guidelines. So here, basically, which bone do you want to annotate? The tibias. Should I take fat films? And I don't know the answer. So let's try with yes. And so I failed the test. So I can take it 3 times, and then I'm banned from the project. So let's finish. So I said yes, so I will say no, and TPS. And so here it's working, and now I will be able to annotate. So I don't want to display the image because it's not so easy to watch. Then on the My Dashboard tab, they are able to know who is the best hitter on the platform at the moment. So here it's Daniela, sorry, from Colombia. And we have the ranking, top 5. So Colombia, Ghana, Cameroon, Benin, and Colombia too. Then they are able to know how many hours did they work per year. Okay, so these are my statistics. But I can see here how many hours I worked in 2021, 2022, etc. I can see how many tasks I've done and what is the amount earned. And then I can also check the detail, like how many euros did I earn per project. I can see the history, so like what are the projects where I've been assigned and how many tasks did I process for each project where I've been assigned, etc., etc. And on my payments, I'm able to request my money. So as an example here, as a user, as a hitter, I earned 935 euros for 4 years. And I can request it, but I don't have any payments method. So I can add a payments method, and I can select if I want to be paid using Orange Mobile Money, IBAN, so a transfer, a classic bank transfer, or a PayPal method. And then, as I told you before, I have the Digital Academy here, where I can take and have some training session. So as an example, if I want, and I can, if I want to look for the LinkedIn one, as an example, let's search for it. LinkedIn is here. So I know that it lasts 15 minutes. So let's take it. So here we have video. And it's explained how it works. Okay, with some tips, etc. It's really interesting. And then we have the text one, which is the detailed explanations seen in the video. And then just so as to get the skill I need to take the test. And for this test, we have like 15 questions selected out of in the bank of 20 or 25 questions. And like that, we are sure that the users are not sharing their answers between themselves. And so we have at the moment something around 40 courses, and we have priority courses. And on these courses, the users know that we have a lot of projects, and so if they want to be assigned on projects, they need to follow these courses. So bounding box projects or NLP ones, etc., etc. But the mechanism is always the same: video, detailed guidelines, and then a test. So this is it for the heater area, and we will now finish with the customer area on the platform. So basically, our customers are using the same login page. And so they have a username and a password, and they can easily sign in. So when they are logged, they are landing on the dashboard. And on this dashboard, they are able to get some metrics regarding all the projects they gave us. So as an example here for this fake or demonstration account, I know that in March 2021, we worked for 10 tasks and 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay. And I can switch the scale here. Now, and sorry for this, but they also know how many hitters work on their projects and what is the total worked hours for all the projects. Then they can deep dive into a project. So as an example, if they want to have a look to one project, so as an example, this one, they are able to know that the project 1065 is open and 48% of the project has been processed, and it contains personal data. Then they can click on it, and they have some statistics dedicated to this project this time. So they know that in November 2021, we processed 4 tasks for a total of 7 minutes. So one more time, it's not a real project and a real account. And then something which is really, really interesting for our data scientist customers, we have the labels representations. So as an example, on this project, we know that we worked on and we processed 43 images. We know that on 43 images, we annotated 440 cars, and 264 of them were black. And just imagine if you are a data scientist and you want to develop a model able to recognize red van, you will be able to know that the dataset you send us or you send to Isahit was a way too light because it contains only 73 red cars or vehicles and only 27 vans. So you will need to send us new images so as to make your model comfortable with this kind of objects. And then, even if we are managing the quality, you are able to check the tasks that have been done by Isahit. So as an example, if I want to go to this task, okay. So on this task, I can just move the box. I can just add a new box as I want, okay. So basically they are not doing this because this is part of our job and part of mine, but they can leave us feedback. And this is quite interesting for this feature. So this one, I already let a feedback. But just imagine if I'm a customer and if I'm on this task, I can see that all the cars or all the vehicles have not been annotated. So I'm just going to leave a feedback here and to say, like, on this task, I want to report this one. And what is wrong? Other lots of vehicles are missing. And thanks to this, I will be able to get this feedback on the back office, so on the administrator area on the platform. And we can just concentrate all the feedback, all the data sent by the customers within Isahit's platform. And it's even better than just sending emails, having calls, etc., etc. And this feature is really loved by our customers. And so they can just check the images easily. They can navigate between images. So this is the same, but we have different images, etc., etc. Then we have the API tab, and on this API, they are able to get the API key and to open the Swagger. So thanks to our API, our users and our customers are able to create tasks, and we are explaining how to do it. They are able to delete tasks, or they are able to get the results of the tasks that have been done. So thank you very much for your attention today. And I hope everything was clear on your side, and I'm fully available for any question. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.